Alright, so this is going to be a brief tutorial on how I play Diablo. A lot of other people, I've seen different builds that they've done and they like how it works out for them and stuff like that. But for me, I like to play him a little bit different than other people. So we'll do a little brief overview of some of his abilities. This one, you can see he can charge in, he gets a little extra armor, and reduces the damage he takes for a little bit, for a couple seconds. This one, he sends out fire in all different directions from his base and does damage going out and coming back in. This one, you can grab and slam them behind you. So you take the person from in front of you to behind you with this ability. This ability here is you gain more life for each black soul stone you have from killing little minions. And it's taxed up to 100. It gives you life, and if you take the talent, also gives you life regen based on how much souls you have. More souls, more regen. Less souls, less regen, etc. Ton of people like to use this apocalypse for their, final move or finishing move type thing to stun everybody in a group. I actually go with the lightning breath, and I spec into it twice just for the extra range on it, because Diablo doesn't really have a lot of ranged abilities. His fire stomp goes out a little bit, but not really far. His shadow charge is probably one of his best ranged abilities that he has, to go after somebody and try to finish him or whatever. So I like to use the lightning breath as another ranged attack if I'm trying to finish somebody off. If they're low and they're trying to run away from me, they got that little gap, you can just use the lightning breath and finish them off with that. So that's the one I go with. So let's go to talents. So my first talent I'm going to pick when I start the game is everyone usually takes this bulwark charge for the extra mitigation for 4 seconds, 2 seconds of mitigation. I actually go with the life leech, because of a couple different things. Still 1% of the hero's maximum health and heals Diablo for the same amount. So it's giving you a little bit of extra attack and a tiny bit of extra healing. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but Diablo's health pool goes up a lot, and it works out great for me because it makes me more sustainable, especially if I'm in a fight and I got 2 or 3 guys beating on me and somebody's trying to heal me. If I keep attacking one guy, I can sometimes stay up long enough for them to finish some other guys, 2 or 3 guys. I'll take 2 or 3 kills for 1 death every time, and it also lets me stay in there and do my fire stomp and hit all of them. And while I'm doing that, I'm freaking slamming them and use all my abilities. But even on my auto attacks, I just keep getting a tiny bit of life back. So next one is going to be a lot of people go with this from the shadows again for the extra range of the charge. I don't go with it at all. I go with the speed demon because every time you're trying to get away, every time somebody's always trying to stun or root you, all the time. So having that extra speed movement with Diablo is great because he can take the hits. He's got enough health pool to take the hits. He can take a couple hits while he's running away and still get away because of that extra little speed boost that he's getting to get away for 5 seconds. And so I go with that every time. It works out great for me. Plus, it's also great for kiting. So if you want to kite a whole group and all the groups trying to beat on you, yeah, they're still going to kill you. But it's going to take them forever to kill you. And I do it a lot, and my whole group kills off their freaking thing. So let's go to our next ability, which is this guy, Soul Feast. That's a regen. Everyone picks that. It's great. Like I said, Lightning Breath is the one I go with all the time. And this one I also go with the Fire Stomp. Just because it gives me that little bit of extra damage. So Fire Stomp gives me damage around me. It helps me kill the minions quicker. It lets me burn for a little bit and get my my soul stones back up again real quick so I can get up to 100 and be my full capacity Diablo. Last one is going to be, oh yeah, this stomp again. Enemy hero, its stomps are slowed. It's another thing to keep them from getting away. And then when you're running from them, you can keep hitting your stomp with that movement speed, and it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to get away. So it's a nice getaway, and it's a nice keeping them from getting away little thing. And I use that stomp all the freaking time. I freaking spam that shit. And so I love using both those two talents with it because of the extra damage from this one, and then the extra slow from this one. So, like I said, and then we'll go to this one. I use the Hellstorm. It works great for me. A lot of people like go with other stuff, but on those big, huge team matches where they're blowing people up, freaking, I like to go ahead and just let it rip and freaking hit the whole group at once and do as much damage as I can to them. And even if I don't kill them all, I'll get most of them down, and it helps my team freaking kill them. Because there's a certain point when you see them ready to commit, and you know their whole team's going to commit. Once they hit that point, that's when you unleash it. Or if you got that the witch doctor and he puts his little circle of dead guys around somebody, you're like, boom, easy kill right there, because you know they can't go anywhere, so you just pop it. They're done. So different stuff like that, different situational stuff works out great for this kind of stuff. So that's just my brief overview of Diablo, and he's my favorite character. I've been playing him for a while. If you want to see right here, you can see how many matches I've had. I've got a lot of games with Diablo. So I got 198 games with Diablo. He's the one I play the most. I mean, I play other characters too, but he's my best character. I just raffle stomp people with him all the time with that build. I get MVP all the freaking time. So that's it, guys. Thanks.